Peace and blessings, everyone. Trust that you all are well. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. We're getting everything going for you. Should be an awesome day we have today. We're going to be going through our greetings and bow as we usually do. Hit our Asar Stance. Get into our Qigong. Then we'll get right into our form. Today, specifically, what we want to do is we're going to emphasize, again, sunrises over the mountain, and we're going to look at ward off to the right. After we go through our ward off right and left exercises, we're going to work on ward off to the right. We're going to get the hand positions and the arm positions set up so that way y'all all have an opportunity to get it great so you have something to work on as we prep for the next session. So we want to be able to get that ready so that everyone has it. So again, Hachapu, Hachapu. Thank you all so much for being here, for being present, for being in this space with us, in a way for us to get started. So that way we have an opportunity to move in ways that will benefit us all. Thank you all so much for being present. Again, we're going to begin with our Asar Stance. Create space for that, and we're going to have a little question at the very end where we're going to discuss a little bit about the form, a little bit about the way in which the body is connected. And we went over last session, we were talking about the way in which the body's got to move, what muscles are involved. So what we want to do is, in the event that there are questions with regard to that, we get that set up. And then we'll be talking about what the upcoming week's going to look like, at least to the end of July. And then we'll talk about August and what the fall is going to begin looking like. You know, what some of the activities are that you may want to be engaged in with us, wherever you may be. All right, on whatever social media platform you may be engaging with us on. So in that regard, let's get going. You want to have your feet together in what we call the Wu Chi position. All right, we got that straight for everybody? Wu Chi. Okay, let me get back here and make sure my feet are correct. All right, I'm gonna get a little lower. Okay, there we go. So I know the fun part is that being my height, right now you're gonna get to see the whole feet and that whole thing. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get that worked out. Okay, so the main piece now is that our heels are together, forming a 90-degree angle, as you see here, 90 degrees. Gonna slide over a little bit. All right, so now what you're gonna do is come into the pyramid hands, thumbs crossed. We're gonna shift our weight over to the right leg, pick up the left toes. Step a little wider than shoulders width to your left heel first. Balance the weight between the legs. Sit down on the legs, tuck the bottom, and we get into the Asar Stance. 2 breaths right here with bellows breathing. You're going to open the hands here into the Asar Stance position. Keep your hands where they are. So I'll do it from the side so you see it's here, right out at heart level. Coming back, so we're here. Bend, you want to see the legs as the roots of a tree, extending down into the earth. You want to see your torso as the tree trunk. You want to see your arms as the branches, your hands are the leaves, the head is balanced on top of the spine, relaxed, the golden thread extending up into the heavens. Using your bellows breathing, we're going to go for 12 breaths. Let's go. Full breaths. Remember, seeing the breath fill the belly. Get a little deeper for 4 breaths. Into pyramid hands. Shift the weight to your right leg, slide that left foot in. 2 breaths. And then shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Again, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. We're going to come back into Wu-Chi position. All right, no need to focus on the legs anymore for a few minutes. So we'll be here in Wu-Chi position. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the right leg up on the left toes. Stepping to your left, a little wider than shoulders width. Heel touching the ground first. Balance the weight. Sit down, tuck the bottom. You're going to open the hands. Here. There we go. We're holding the golden balls. We see a ball of golden white light in the palm of each hand. Feet relaxed. Make sure the knees, the toes, and the hands are pointing the same direction. 2 breaths. I'm going to rotate the palms into oneness, 2 breaths. Breathing into the turtle, chin down. Breathing out to the drawbridge. 2 breaths. Pointing the hands between the legs, 2 breaths. Into oneness. 2 breaths. Reaching back behind the kidneys as we go rapid through the chute. And the hands go no higher than the center of the forehead. Into oneness. 2 breaths. All right, here we go. Keep going. KhASA out. Ha, 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 ha. No sound. Into oneness. 2 breaths. Stay in oneness. Right hand on top of the left hand. Palms up, thumbs touching. Rotate the left hand on top so the palms are facing each other. We'll see a ball of light like the sun in between the palms of the hands. into oneness. Into the turtle. Out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs. Into oneness. Two breaths. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the right, slide the left foot in. Uchi position. Two breaths. Exhale, let the hands fall. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Take the hands around as we get into the gathering. Press the arms out. Breathing in as the body rises. And exhale. Keeping the bottom tucked. Two more. One more. And our last one. And shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Right back to feet parallel, shoulders width. Gonna interlace the fingers, palms out, like so. So you see it, hands are here. Got it? Good. So from here, as you breathe in, you're gonna come up on the balls of the feet and the hands come up over the head. And you exhale, you come back down. And the hands come down to here. We do it 8 times. Here we go, breathing in. And out. Bring the hands down. I come here, 90 degrees. The goal is to get the elbows in line with the shoulders. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Palms are facing the head. 2 breaths. Palms facing forward for 2 breaths. You let the hands fall. And as you're letting the hands fall, you begin with swinging arms. Let them swing till you stop. Don't stop them on their own. Let them stop naturally. Feel the muscles as they contract and relax. Let the shoulders relax. Feel the shoulders stay relaxed. Feel those muscles, feel the hands. Settle down, the feet parallel shoulders width. Sinking down. Inhale, going into opening the chest. And remember, we do it 5 times. This is number 2. And shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now we get the body together. Bring this down a little bit. The goal for you now is going to be able to see the feet a little bit better. Just for this section, what we're going to be doing is talking about working on ward off right and left. So we're going to work on the feet first. And then today we're going to work on the hand placement. So it's very important that we get the feet correct. Because again, the way Tai Chi works, if the feet are wrong, everything is wrong. Got it? So here we go, sinking down. Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. Not so fast. Stay with me. Again, remember, keep your butt tucked. You're doing the bellows breathing. Nostrils only, jaws lightly clenched. No mouth breathing here. The nose and your body is uniquely situated so that the nose is where you should breathe. Not only does it have negative ion processors, which are the opposite of the free radicals that cause cancer and all this other stuff. So those processors are only located in the nostrils. Additionally, there is nitric oxide I believe, is produced, only produced through breathing through the nostrils, which is very essential for the body. Also, the body is set up in such a way that these movements cycle the energy through the primary psychic channels, through the meridians, through the primary yin and yang channel of your body as we do sunrises over the mountain and sunsets. So when you're doing your bellows breathing and your body's in the proper orientation, you're getting a full body massage on your internal organs as well as the external. You're defining the boundaries of your physical space. And you're learning how to coordinate the whole body's movement together. Sunrise is over the mountain and sunsets. And now we're going to begin to work on ward off right and left. Okay, so we're going to start with ward off to the right. Who's going to come after this? We're just going to do the leg movement. We're going to let the hands fall to the sides. So here we go. You're going to let the hands come down. You're going to shift all the weight to your left leg. You're going to pick up your right toes. And you're going to pivot to your right. You're going to hold it here. The goal is to get your whole body turned. So if you're not there, if you're still here, you can get your foot turned all the way at that 90-degree angle. That's perfect. You want all the weight on the left leg. So we're here, hands are relaxed at the sides. And again, all the weight means you can pick this leg up. So because all the weight is here. And remember, like I talked about, bottom is tucked. Every day is leg day in Tai Chi. You're going to exhale and shift the weight to your right leg. Stepping down, you're going to bend the knee. Don't take the knee past the toes. Actually, I'm going to grab my ruler real quick to give you an example. So you can see here, this is the ruler. Come straight down to the ground, right with the knee and the toe. All right? So our body is specifically designed to measure itself so that you have the opportunity to put yourself in the proper orientation. So again, all the weight's on this right leg. Now we're going to breathe in. We're going to shift all that weight back to your left. Bottom is tucked. As you exhale, we're going to rotate to the front. Sunrise is over the mountain and sunsets. Now we're going to just prepare the other leg. So we're going to go to let you shift all the way to that right leg. Pick up those left toes. Turn to the left. All the weight's on the right leg. Bottom is tucked. What you may notice is you may be a little more flexible on one direction as opposed to the other, one leg as opposed to the other. That's okay. As we exhale, we're going to shift the weight to the left leg, step down. Again, that's okay. The goal of us doing these exercises is so that we can see where the body has strength, where the body needs additional flexibility, exercise, and practice. Remember, all the weight is on this left leg. And remember, we're not taking the knee past the toes. Now we're going to shift that weight back to the right, toe up, on the left, bottom tucked. Rotate to the front as we exhale. Sinking down, sun rises and sets. One more time, sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. One more time. All right, now we're gonna shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, feet parallel, shoulders width. Now we're gonna do it real time. And we're gonna do it with the hand. So I'm gonna turn to the side so you'll be able to see where your hands are supposed to be. So we go sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. You're gonna shift all the weight to the left leg. And I want you to pay attention as you shift that weight. See that right hand come across naturally as you shift the weight? You're gonna come up on those right toes. You're gonna turn to the right. This hand comes across. And your left hand is beneath the navel. Right hand is across the body. And you're gonna step down and you're gonna shift the weight. And you're gonna come back to the front, let the hands come down. Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. And we're gonna do it again, shift the weight to the left, pick up the right toes and pivot. Here are the hands. Your right hand is across the body at roughly a 45-degree angle. Left hand is underneath the navel. You step down on the foot, shifting the weight. You come back and pivot down. Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. Again, sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. Shift all the way to the left, on the left toes, up. Pivot on the left heel. You know what I'm saying, your right heel. Step down. You come back. Turn back to the front. Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. Shift the weight to the left. Pivot to the right. Shift. Come back, pivot. Okay, we getting it? Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. Again, it's ward off to the right, so we're gonna shift that weight. The hands move as the body rotates. Step down the foot as you shift the weight. Shift it back. Come on down. Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. One more time. Here we go. We're going to do it with the breathing. Breathing in. Bellows breathing. And out. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. One last time, we're gonna do it in. Out. Shift the weight to the left, pivot on the right. Exhale. Inhale. And back. Sun rises and sets. One more. All right. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right. Let's bring it in, get to a place you can get a comfy seat. We're gonna get to our breathing exercise really quickly here. All right, oh, we're making good time. Get to a comfortable spot, folks. Get where you can see. All right, you're gonna be in a position where you can sit tall, comfortably. And you're gonna take your right hand, palm and index finger touching, place it on top of the right knee. You're gonna take your left hand, place it like so, thumb, middle index finger, turn it towards the face, block off the left nostril, middle index finger to the center of the forehead, shoulders relaxed, body relaxed, using the bellows breathing. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Release. Switching hands, no breath. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Release. Both hands, thumb and index finger touching on lap, palms up. Breathing in. Out. Make sure you're doing the bellows breathing in. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Chin down. Release. What you should notice is as you're inhaling, both nostrils are pulling the air in. As you're exhaling, both nostrils are pulling the air out. A natural push and pull, these alternate nostril breathing exercises are designed as a way to aid in the resetting of the immune system, along with several other exercises that we've done with the Qigong. This is a breathing exercise way. What it's designed to do is open the nasal passages, to clear the mucus out of the nasal passages, to do so in such a way that it aligns with the body, realigns left and right, gets a balance. So when the body is usually at optimal health or somewhere close, the nostrils alternate being dominant. Every 2 hours, they shift. Okay, so that being said, we're now at that favorite part of our session, which we call the wisdom from the sages of the ages. So today we're reading from this wonderful text called The Teachings of Ptah-Hotep. Not sure if this is coming across inverted or however these funky things work. So The Teachings of Ptah-Hotep. All right, so again, here we go. Close it, clear your mind. Hold the book properly. All right. And so it says, if you meet a disputant in action, one who is your equal, one who is on your level, you will overcome them by being silent while they are speaking evilly. There will be much talk among those who hear, and your name will be held in high regard among the great. I'm going to read a couple of the ones that go right with it. It says, if you meet a disputant in action who is a poor one and who is not your equal, do not attack them because they are weak. Leave them alone. They will confound themselves. Do not answer them just so you can relieve your own heart. They will confound themselves that way. Do not vent yourself against your opponent. Wretched is the one who injures a poor person. If you ignore them, listeners will wish to do what you want, and you'll beat them through their reproof. And I have this last one I want to do, which is these usually I like to read in threes when they come up, so you understand someone at your level, someone who may be A poor person, we'll call them, someone who needs assistance. And this may be someone who is, you meet a disputant in the heat of action, one who's more powerful than you. Simply fold your arms and bend your back. To confront them will not make them agree with you. Pay no attention to their evil speech. If you do not confront them while they're raging, people will call them an ignoramus. Your self-control will be a match for their evil utterances. Now, because I share this as part of our self-defense system, it is not saying be passive. What it's saying is that you choose the time and that you don't have to have a direct attack like what we learned today, which was ward off to the right, which is a way of addressing direct confrontation through nonlinear means. And so I just wanted to, I'm grateful that those popped up so that it's a way for you to understand that even when confrontation is coming, you can allow it to express itself and not land on you by aiding it and going a different direction and remaining who you are in the process. So we've got our wisdom from the sages of the ages. At this moment, I'd like to say thank everyone for coming. We do our bow. We say to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher, giving honor to the ancestors and the witnesses of heaven and earth. Ashe, and we say, Hatapu, peace unto you, Anku Jasaneb, life, health, and strength. Until the next time we see you, take care of yourself. Please use these tools to make good decisions. Remember, if you must hurry, hurry slowly, and that your emotions are a magnificent servant and a horrible master. Hatapu.